For a long time, people were stuck paying retail for Windows keys. From back in the day when throngs of people stood outside of a CompUSA at midnight to get a retail package of Windows 95, through the Windows XP era, and more recently Windows 7, 8, and 10, the cost of listing out a new build has had to include that last minute realization, oh right, I forgot to add $100 for Windows. Recently, some sites have popped up that allow users to circumvent that issue for the most part. Most of the non-retail keys being sold online are considered gray market, where the sales happen outside of Microsoft's authorized trading channels. This can cause legitimacy problems, can lead to scams or duplicates, and at the very least can be a nerve-wracking purchase experience where you never know what you might be buying. So when scdkey.com reached out and wanted to sponsor a video on how to get Windows 10 for cheap, my first reaction was to be protective of my audience. I didn't want to appear that I was recommending a product to you guys just because I was being paid, because I never want to do that. Additionally, I needed to get some more information, and that's exactly what I did. If you guys want to save even more money, use the code on screen now and listed down in the video description below to save an additional 10% off of your order of Windows 10 Home or Pro, or the Windows 10 / Microsoft Office 2016 bundle. Once you have an account, the order process is straightforward, and SCDKey accepts a whole bunch of different payment types. SCDKey has software on its site for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, including Steam, Origin, and Uplay games. The initial interface is a little busy, but unless you're just there to browse around, it's pretty easy to use the search bar at the top to locate your product of choice. In our case today, we're looking for Windows 10 Home, and as you type, you can see the search narrowing down in the predictive field. Right now, the OEM Windows 10 Home key is available for $12.68, just about a 90% discount from retail. I spoke with Rita, a rep from SCDKey, and inquired how they are able to offer these kinds of price reductions on legit software. She told me that Microsoft has been selling OEM keys for the past 2 years or so, and SCDKey has been selling them to users for about a year and a half. The OEM keys are purchased from an official channel and have a failure rate of only 1 in about 100,000, and any errors are usually from a duplicate entry into the inventory system. Additionally, SCDKey provides a 100% money-back guarantee if something goes wrong, and if for some reason you buy something and decide you don't want it, you have up to 15 days to notify the support team for a full refund, as long as you haven't redeemed the code. There's also a 24/7 live chat if you're having issues that you could take advantage of at any time. I also spoke with several other partners of SCDKey, including websites and other YouTubers who have promoted their brand. I heard nothing but good things about their website, their customer service, and their products. I also went and checked them out on Trustpilot, where they have over 4,000 reviews with an average of 4 stars. Most of the negative reviews were from people who bought region-specific products that didn't work, or whose payment never processed for one reason or another, and so then their code never arrived because they never paid for the product. Now, that's not to say that there's no risk here, as you aren't buying from an official reseller of any of these titles. The goal here is to buy things cheaply, and on this front, SCDKey certainly delivers. For instance, their Windows 10 price is about half of the cheapest I could find anywhere else on competing sites. One of the biggest negative comments I received on a video I did talking about pre-built systems, which you could find right here, was that when I did my price comparison, I included the price of a retail version of Windows at $90. Many commenters said something to the effect of, who pays $90 for Windows anymore? And this is becoming more true by the day. It is definitely commonly accepted practice to turn to third-party sites for these kinds of purchases. And it seems like the rewards certainly outweigh the risks. If you think about it mathematically, even if for some reason 1 in 10 of your purchases doesn't work, you can't get it to work, and you can't get a refund or replacement, you're still way ahead financially versus if you had bought everything at retail. I'm going to link down below to a few of the most popular products on the SCDKey website, namely Windows 10 Home and Pro, Microsoft Office for $35, and PUBG for $30. But you can basically find anything on here up to and including upcoming titles like Far Cry 5. Once you make the purchase and have the key delivered, you can enter the redemption code and begin your download. For Windows 10, however, the process is a bit different. SCD Key provides a link directly to the Microsoft website where you can download the latest version of Windows for free, along with a tool to help you create your very own bootable Windows 10 USB flash drive. All you'll need is an 8GB or larger thumb drive, and you're good to go. The software will help guide you through the rest. So the real question is this: is SCD Key for you? Or are you better off going with a retail purchase at full price? Well, I think for most people, the significant savings outweighs the extremely minimal risk, and even that is mitigated by SCD Key's customer service and full refund policy. You are still buying legit, real licensed software, and I personally have had zero issues with anything I've ever used from them, but ultimately the decision comes down to what you feel comfortable with. When SCD Key reached out for this sponsored piece, I agreed to do it as long as it could be done my way, meaning that I'm free to discuss pros and cons of buying software like this, and they didn't hesitate. It speaks to both the confidence they have in their product, along with the fact that they understand people do have reservations about buying software this way, that they gave me free rein to make sure you guys were as informed as possible. So what do you guys think of SCD Key? Are you willing to give them a try? Let me know down below in the comments. Also, don't forget to get subscribed to the channel if you are not already. Hope you enjoyed the video as always, guys, and thanks for watching.